Alright everybody, what is going on? This is Man, casting another game for you guys. Right now, if you're on my stream, like if you're on my YouTube channel, and you're thinking, well, who am I listening to? And I need to say I'm Man, I think you got problems. Just saying, dog. Just saying. But alright, on Antiga Shipyard, in the bottom right hand corner position, the red Zerg, Milten. And in the top left, or in the bottom left rather, at about the 8 o'clock position, you have the blue Terran, Echo. As you notice, I've been casting a lot of Echo games lately. He's just been a madman posting those on /r/castit, which is where, of course, I get all of my replays. /r/castit is a great place if you want to have your games casted, if you want to cast your own games. Throw a replay up there, man. Throw a replay up there. You know, go download a replay, cast the game. It's really fun. Everybody on there is actually really helpful, which is a great thing on the internet. And as you can see here, the 12 racks is about to pop down here for the blue Terran player. Pretty standard opening there. Not a 2 racks or anything like that. But Antiga TVZ, there's been a lot of good pro games on this. TVZ is just such a good matchup. Artosis said it best once when he said this is the classic RTS matchup. Bugs hitting humans, humans hitting bugs. Awesome. But the 13 gas is about to complete here for the Terran as the 15 hatch goes down for the Zerg. So this game literally couldn't get more standard. Some things I've been learning about Echo from his games, right? He likes to drop. Look out for the Echo drop a lot. I mean, any good Terran player uses drops, and Echo is no different. He will undoubtedly catch me off guard with a drop, and will be effective with it. You know, he doesn't lose units for cheap. And the 15 pool is going down, so this is a super standard game. 15 hatch, 15 pool, 12 racks, 13 gas, 1 marine, and then we're going to see the type of build that Echo's going to go with. I'm going to guess factory into Hellions now because that's standard TVZ, and he didn't make an extra marine, but he is now making an extra marine. That doesn't matter. He's still going to go the Hellions. So, as this hatch completes and this pool completes, we'll see the type of route the Zerg is going to go with. I'm just going to guess open with speed, going to mid-game Banelings, play it by ear from there. As a Zerg player, I'm really interested to see how Milten here, the Masters EU player, deals with the drops. As the second marine pops out, that reactor went down immediately, and we're going to see some reacted Hellion play. 2 or 4 will be the interesting question. Or even more, if he wants to commit hardcore. I'm not completely sure. And the standard command center coming right after that factory. So this game, folks, if you've ever watched a TVZ before, you've watched this one, it seems like. Great overlord position there by Milten. Going to be able to see anything that runs by right about here without it being able to see him. There's 2 marines in pretty good position here at the top of the right, and the metabolic speed boost does just now go down for the Zerg player. That will not be in time for the Hellions, but that's okay really because he's got a spy crawler in position. The Zergs are getting much better at pulling off the defense of the Hellions. Remember when Blue Flame was still really overpowered, and you could run back here and kill an entire natural for Zerg, and pretty much just win the game right there. Hellions, the little race cars now are out and about. As the Terran base just is about to finish, does the Zerg know about the base? He does not actually know about the base. And that's kind of a big deal considering you never want to be on the same amount of bases as Terran as Zerg, so like you always want to be a base ahead. And Stim Pack is now on the way for the Terran player Echo. So Echo is going to be going for a couple of Hellion push. He's got 4 here. He's going to poke over here, see what kind of damage he's going to get done, maybe roast some of these lings. Or roast all of them. Hello, that's what you get for not paying attention. And he's going to swing right around here. Oh, he's lining them up, but he gets away. And a Queen's like, they're effective against Hellions, but they're not really effective against Hellions. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Don't send your roaches into that, man. 12 lings are on the way, but if they're controlled like the first group of lings, I don't think it's going to be long for this world. He's in a pretty good position behind the mineral pets here. Pick off this extractor, that's a success. Oh, the Zerglings. They're lined up. They're lined up, baby. Oh, but good little surround there on one, taking out one, attacking the second one. They're going to come out here and take out the third pretty effectively. Great job. Look at the units lost out. 400 units lost for the Terran, 275 for the Zerg. So Zerg getting ahead a little bit. They're not losing a whole lot. You know, he lost a couple of wings. He lost a drone or two. Lost 3 drones. But still ultimately ahead. If you look at that drone count, it is 38 for the Zerg and 26 for the Terran. Okay, he could have afforded to lose a couple. Alright, never mind. He's just fine. So we have a couple more racks going up here, and I was going to say a medevac maker, a starport for those medevacs, and they'll be doing a switcheroonie here with the factory immediately. So it just looks like it's going to transition into a pretty standard marine tank push. And that's about indicative of Echo's TVZ. You know, open with 4 Hellions, see what kind of damage you can get done, transition into a stim-packed Marines, and then go into Marine Tank. And that bunker in the front is going to help a lot against these Zerglings that are going to come up here and get quickly deflected. 11 of them are going to come up here. I'm going to guess 2 are going to die. Let's see here. 1. Oh, 1.5. Dang it. Yeah. 1.5. It's better than what you guessed. I'm just saying. Whatever it was. Alright here. And the more gas is going to be going down because medevacs, those things are expensive. As you can tell, he was only able to make 1 for a little bit and then just, as soon as he had the money, drop down to 3rd. And we're going to be seeing siege tank research here in a minute, I assume. And combat shield is almost done, as well as stim pack is finished. So the upgrades are well underway here. Does the Zerg player know about the expansion? He does. He sees it. Good. At least he's not completely in the dark. Zerg is taking the 3rd. Milten, that is, taking the 3rd. This Marine out here going to scout, and he's going to catch this huge roach. Huge roach move out.
This better be good.
These roaches could do a fair amount of damage here, but not with that good pull. Let's see how much damage these roaches get done. Because if they could target down the bunker and get it dead, you're really interested to see. The bunker's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere at all. That bunker is just going to hold strong as long as Terran has money. And that was not the kind of engagement that Zerg wanted to have. Falling way behind the units lost tab. Down by 1,000 now. Siege tank research about 75% of the way done. And a siege tank is just now started. And a drop that I told you I would miss is up here in the main, getting himself in a pretty nice position. Milten will never position his buildings this way ever again. Ever again. He's going to lose a baneling nest. He's going to lose a spawning pool. And and the roaches are going to come over here, and they're going to come do their AoE damage. Is he going to get the spawning pool? 120, 100. Come on, Hero Marine does not get it out of there. Once again, we go back over that unit's lost tab. Pretty good position for the Terran to be in here. Another spawning pool going down. I wonder if that's a mistake. Because, sir, your spawning pool is just fine. But I don't know. Obviously, I'd like to see the Zerg come over here and play some Overlords over here so he doesn't get caught off guard like that ever again. But the 3rd is going to come over here and fall at this base, and it'll take a little bit to be built. About 100 in-game seconds. Not about exactly 100 in-game seconds. 2 engineering bases are now on the way, and those upgrades will be pumping shortly. Now, if this push comes before that baneling speed is finished, this could be a huge thing for the Zerg player. He could lose outright, but he is not. The push isn't going to come. Instead, he's actually just taking a very defensive position up here out front to allow this 3rd to get up safely. And once again, that Zerg player is going to be on the same amount of bases as a Terran, and that's never a position you want to be in. As well as almost tied in the Harvester count. 49 drones to 45 SCVs? What? As well as mules, the income for the Zerg is just going to be lagging. But, oh, sorry. But it's not, because there's no mules being dropped right now. But as soon as the mules are dropped, especially with that even harvester count, it's going to be really, really hard for the Zerg to keep up an eco. +1/+1 started for both players at about the same time, so the upgrades are going to be negligible for a little bit. I really like what the Terran player's doing here. He's getting way ahead in terms of, you know, his defense. He's just, oh, wasted some banelings. You can't A-click on rocks, man. Are you serious? Oh, no. Milten is falling apart up here. Gosh, oh, he wasted 2 banelings and the drop. Coming over here to the 3rd. It's not going to be spotted until way late because of no Overlord spread. And the Zerg is way out of position. He's going to drop right here. He's going to take out the Queen. Oh, Echo, please micro your dropship. Echo. Echo, micro your dropship, man. I know you think these rocks are important, buddy, but micro your dropship. Oh my goodness, he almost lost the dropship to that. Terran kills off the rest of the rocks. That's interesting. Saying, do what you want, man. And this dropship, Echo. What were you thinking, man? Infestation pit about halfway done, and the 3rd base for the Terran player is up. And it's been scouted by Milten. Now, if this drop could just please do some damage here without dying entirely. But the Zerglings are in position. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I'm going to fly away here. Some banelings being morphed so they can catch them right as they come out of the womb there. The womb being a medevac. Medevac's hot. They're hurt. Mad macro mode is going on for the Zerg now. 4 hatches constantly producing. Now he is way behind in supply though. And if you look at it, and here's why. He is down. He has got 67 Marines to 61 Zerglings. Wow, this is going to come down a lot to this push into this micro. It's just going to be one massive tank push for the Terran player. Unless these Marines get cut out of position, that'll be another good thing. And oh, very nice by Echo there, dropping down, trying to kill a Baneling with a Marine, and he is successful. Tries it a second time, and he is not, however. But yeah, we're kind of in this weird point of this game where both players are just ramping up their forces. Terran is outclassing Zerg in terms of macro, however. 170 supply to 117, and their army supply, that's where the tail is told, so to speak. 123 for the army, 76 for the Zerg. The worker advantage does go to the Zerg, but that's not really a big deal at all. Terran player is going to move out here onto the creep. One of the biggest problems with Echo is he really rushes his pushes. Is he going to rush his push here? Doesn't look so. He's going to stop slightly on the creep. Probably going to clear it out. Looks like he's going to come right up here. He's going to probably do one big scan up here, clear out some creeps so that his Banelings don't get that big speed upgrade. Look at the upgrades. It's 1-1 for the Terran, 1-1 for the Zerg, with 2-2 on the way for both players at about the exact same place. Those infestors are out. One sick fungal. Oh, and not the best fungal. He's going to lose. Oh, he doesn't lose a single infestor. Instead, gets a lot of Mariners killed. Pretty not good engagement for the Zerg because of this sick spread here by the Terran player. Look at that. 100 supply for the Zerg to 144 of the Terran player. But another sick fungal from the Zerg player. Chain fungal. Those Marines are dead. Done, baby boy. You got some infested Terran eggs dropping out now. But the Terran's still got his tanks, and Marines are cheap. Marines are cheap when you got 2,400 minerals. What kind of damage are these Marines going to come up here and do? Are they going to do anything at all, even? They're going to come up here and they could get a couple free infestors if they take out this Queen at time. Those Medevacs are doing their job. 26 links on the way. So these Marines actually are going to get stopped after they pick off one infestor. 2 infestors go down. But that's going to be it. Maybe 3 infestors, maybe 3, no 3. But Terran snuck his way back up here. Oh my gosh, there's stuff going on all over the place. We're going to turn that off for a minute. Oh man, the Terran player does have the Zerg trapped into his main, or into his natural, as it were. A little silly here. They're like, I can do it. I can take out the spine crawler. I promise. No, you can't. You got to have the help from your friends. Oh, he's gonna come up here. He's gonna snipe the tech. He's gonna snipe the tech. Oh my goodness, he does not snipe the tech. But the swarm comes in and takes care of things. Now, what's gonna happen here? 143 supply to the Marines at 112 supply for the Zerg. Look at that money I've been able to record. This battle's gonna go on for quite a while. Creep is going to be evaporated as the Terran takes this gold here. That's going to become planetary. +3/+3 is on the way. A couple of Marines probably went up there to try to see what they could do. Got demolished by Banelings. The third base is getting easily fortified. A fourth and a fifth have been taken by the Zerg, been slightly mining for a little bit, but nothing too serious. Quite the good old-fashioned Texas standoff here. Oh, and an Infestor dies right out of the gate. Are all these going to go down? And what's the Zerg going to do to respond? Zerg looks like he's going to just give up this base after this Infestor comes up here, casts its only fungal. This Queen goes down. That's not good news. Oh, that Infestor, poor guy, thought he had a chance. And uh-oh, here comes the attack. Oh, Banelings, you can't take decisions like that with Banelings. Uh-oh, a fungal comes off, but at what cost? Is he going to pick off any Infestors at all? Looks like he's going to get one, maybe two Infestors do go down. And maybe a third up there. But that third base is going to stay alive for now. But the tank creep for the Terran just been doing a massive amount of damage. You have a lot of Zerglings up here. 6 Ultras on the way. Those are going to help a lot, but against the Terran macro that's going on right now, the fourth is completely oversaturated even with the gold. I just don't see the Zerg being able to break it here. 160 supply for the Terran, 124 for the Zerg. Here come the Ultras, though. Big Battle Inc. Got a good buffer there by the tanks. Oh, awesome. 6 bungles. But if all these Ultras died, does the economy of the Zerg have enough? And I don't think so. Go to the income tab. 58 Harvesters, yeah. But on effectively 2 mining bases. There's not a whole lot going on over here. 4 or 5 drones, 4 or 5 drones over here. No whole lot going on over here as the Marines starting to come up here. Getting some really nice splitting. They're going to take out that Ultralisk by themselves. That's really impressive, actually. Those Marines deserve a medal. These Marines are going to step up here. They're going to pick off maybe an Ultralisk, maybe an Ultralisk. At least they're going to bait them back into one where the rest of the army can. And this planetary fortress, once you let the Terran get to 4th, then it's a gold. Say goodbye. There's just so much little action going on here, darting back and forth between these expansions. Zerg almost has to feel helpless, especially when you know there's 6 tanks and 50 Marines just chilling back here. Oh, the Zerglings are going out to make sure no other expansions go down. Cocky Echo. Very cocky. Going up here, taking the other gold. Get the view of the Zerg, nonetheless. Little drop Aruni over here going to take out the 4th that didn't have a whole lot to go on to begin with. I like to see Echo come down here and check this. Oh, but a little run around here. Broke himself out. Gonna go take out this gold. That's a smart play. It's a smart play. I was really hoping he wouldn't let that go. Broke himself out this drop. I'd really like to see it. Oh, it's going to come back over here. Oh, I think he's going to get caught off guard. Nope, not really. He's not. There's a little gaggle of Zerglings over here. And that Queen that almost killed her drops it for free last time. It's going to come back over. Ultra's still on the way here. So we have +2, +0 for the Zerg. While the Terran is at +3, +3. So that's the name of the place you want to be, is Zerg. Down in income, down in upgrades, down in eco, down in army. And a couple of free tank shots there. 3 more Infestors are on the way. Now this is the Terran strangle grip, you know. Like this little drop over here, get this big contain. The Terran's just slowly going to cripple the Zerg army. We have a group of Infestors, a group of Lings. 44 Lings are on the way. And they're all rallied back here. And they're all going to die as soon as they pop out. All the Lings from that base are dead. This group of Marines has snuck up here to pick off some tech. It's going to kill every single one of these Lings. Are they? No, 1 or 2 Lings might survive. 2 Lings survived from 8 Lings damage. And that Ultralisk, so he wasn't playing around that drop anymore, making him pretty mad. I like the Marines over here to scout. And the big push is going to come in. I don't think this is going to matter at all. Terran Eco, I mean, look at it. The Marines go back for miles. The containment was too strong. But the Zerg's got some money. And that's the only thing he really has going for him. He's got a remax now and a win now. 22 Zerglings on the way. Only bringing up to 100, or only bringing up to 92 supply. I don't think that's my idea of remaxing. So Terran's going to go in here. He's going to try to get that. Oh! Almost got that Infestor, and Terran just said, F it, I'm going to A move. And here it comes. Milten has left the game. Euro, where are your manners? Euro, where are your manners? Great play here from the Terran player. That push, man. Once you get in that position and the Zerg makes one bad engagement, you can slowly do this. The 28-minute game, 10 of that was us looking at the Terran player just sitting here. Had a couple of good drops that didn't really do a whole lot, though. I mean, you got over here, sniped off, tried to snipe off some tech, sniped off a queen and some drones over here. Well, ultimately, it was just this constrictor push. So yeah, great game once again from the Terran player Echo. Wow, my third is starting to hurt 4 games in a row. Man. But alright, I thank you guys very much for watching this replay, courtesy of /r/cast it and Echo himself. Please, 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 thumbs up it if you liked it, thumbs down it if you didn't, and let me know in the comments box what I could improve on. Mini-map awareness. Holy cow. I caught one tonight, and that was good. But I missed one too, and that's not good either. So, hope you all have a great day and enjoyed. I'm Jermaine casting SC2.